raising families.
The world we knew is fading. Magic is breaking.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Ever since the first glimpse of the concept for Harry Potter Return of the Dark Lord trailer, 2026 reached the fans, the excitement surrounding it has grown beyond expectations. The idea of returning to the wizarding world after so many years instantly brings a wave of nostalgia, especially when the story hints at a darker, more mature chapter that explores what happens long after the original saga ended. The trailer concept shows a world where peace has slowly begun to crack, where unexplained magical disturbances spread across the wizarding and non-wizarding worlds, and where old threats start showing signs of life again instead of relying on the familiar image of Hogwarts alone. The new story expands into forgotten magical territories, ancient chambers, and cursed ruins that were once sealed away with spells believed to be unbreakable. The tone feels heavier, the magic feels deeper, and the entire atmosphere carries a sense of destiny returning with inevitable force. The central mystery begins with strange incidents happening around the wizarding world. Wand malfunctions. Magical storms sweeping through cities, long-dead creatures reappearing, and dark signs carved into the sky during the night. These events pull together a new generation of witches and wizards who grew up hearing stories of the past, but never imagined the darkness would return in their lifetime. The story focuses on how the magical world reacts when the peace they were promised starts slipping away again. Rumors begin circulating about a rising force that has been silently growing in the shadows, a force tied to the deepest secrets of the dark arts. The trailer footage hints at characters walking through Forbidden's libraries, discovering ancient spells that have not been touched for centuries, and unlocking truths that were kept hidden by those who lived during the last Great War. The driving force of the story revolves around whispers returning about a Dark Lord, not the one from the past, but someone connected to powers older than him. The trailer suggests that this new threat emerges not from seeking control, but from a twisted idea of rewriting magical history. What makes this concept fascinating is how it connects the past and the present, tying old legends of magical origins to the threats rising again. The trailer shows flashes of magical ruins glowing with flames, a shadowy figure surrounded by swirling dark smoke, and a symbol that feels ancient and unsettling, hinting at magic far beyond anything previously encountered. One major highlight of the trailer concept is how it shows the emotional weight on the older characters who once fought in the Great War. Their expressions tell stories of fear they thought they'd never face again. The visuals imply that they are forced to confront the consequences of spells they believed had erased evil forever. It captures the idea that some battles don't, and they only wait. Younger characters are seen trying to understand the pressure and legacy placed on them, realizing that bravery is not something inherited, but chosen. The contrast between youthful uncertainty and the experienced fear of older wizards creates a powerful emotional core that viewers instantly connect with. Throughout the trailer, the magical world is portrayed with far more depth. New locations are revealed: underground magical cities, shattered temples once used by ancient spellcasters, and floating islands tied directly to raw magic. The trailer shows intense magical sequences, such as walls cracking open to reveal glowing inscriptions, mirrors reflecting future dangers, and landscapes warping due to unstable magic. Every frame feels like a step into a wizarding world that is bigger, darker, and more layered than ever before. The visuals show a stunning combination of traditional charm and new danger, making the wizarding world feel familiar yet unexplored. One of the trailer's strongest narrative hints appears when a voice speaks of an entity returning. An entity who was never fully defeated but only forced into magical slumber. The concept suggests that this return isn't just physical but spiritual, tied to an imbalance in magic itself. The trailer teases a prophecy that was written long before the rise of the previous Dark Lord, a prophecy forgotten because its meaning was never understood until now. This gives the film a sense of destiny unfolding, showing that the magical world has been heading toward this moment for centuries. Scenes of Hogwarts appear briefly in the trailer, but the focus is not on the school alone. Instead, the clips show dim corridors, flickering candles, ancient classrooms that have remained locked for decades, and a strange new energy pulsing through the castle walls. It hints that Hogwarts still holds secrets that were never uncovered, secrets that become important when the new threat rises. The trailer shows a brief moment where the castle reacts to dark magic, almost as if it remembers the battles fought within its walls and is preparing for another one. Another gripping moment from the trailer concept is the shot of wizards gathering in an enormous magical council chamber. Their faces show concern as dark clouds swirl above the enchanted ceiling. The message is clear: if this new threat gains power, it could shatter the balance of the magical world entirely. The trailer also hints at magical creatures sensing the danger long before humans do. Dragons are shown becoming restless, centaurs observing burning signs in the sky, and phoenixes crying out as if warning of a catastrophe approaching. There is a brief moment in the trailer where a glowing artifact is seen sitting on a stone pedestal. Its surface cracks as dark energy pulses from it. This artifact becomes a key element in the story, symbolizing the thin line between ancient protection and catastrophic awakening. The trailer leaves the audience questioning whether the artifact is the cause of the Dark Lord's return or the only thing keeping him from gaining full power. These unanswered questions create strong anticipation, making viewers eager to see where the story goes. The emotional depth increases when the trailer shows glimpses of characters confronting their fears. Some scenes reveal visions of the past, resurfacing memories of old battles echoing through the present, and emotional moments where the characters express their struggle between hope and fear. The trailer emphasizes that the fight ahead is not just physical but deeply psychological. The idea that the Dark Lord feeds on fear and uncertainty makes the coming conflict more intense than any scene before. One of the most iconic shots shows the return of a powerful wand rising from ashes, sparks flying around it. This visual symbolizes the return of a magical force that refuses to be forgotten. As the wand floats, dark energy circles around it, indicating the reawakening of something long dormant. This shot alone gives the trailer a spine-chilling impact, hinting that the magic returning is not meant to be controlled by ordinary means. Near the end of the trailer concept, the tension reaches its highest point with fast flashes of chaotic magic, giant waves of energy colliding, ancient doors bursting open, spell beams lighting up the sky, and a silhouette of the returning Dark Lord raising his hand as an entire battlefield trembles. The trailer ends with a haunting final line that echoes through empty halls, suggesting that the true war is only beginning and that the greatest danger is not the Dark Lord himself, but the source of the magic empowering him. The concept leaves the viewers questioning everything. Is this new Dark Lord connected to the past or something far older? What prophecy lies behind his rise? What sacrifices will the new generation have to make? And most importantly, how will the magical world survive the storm that is coming? This trailer-style storyline works because it combines nostalgia with a powerful new mystery. It respects the original magic while expanding the world into deeper, darker layers filled with ancient lore, emotional weight, and high-stakes magic. It reminds fans why the wizarding world captured their hearts in the first place and why returning to it feels like stepping into a beloved but dangerous dream.